Psycho Girl, Angelina Love, the Psycho Boy, Fodder!
Psycho Love. Sorry, Chris, I think we were both on the same track.
Yes.
Psycho Love. That consists of the Psycho Girl, Angelina Love, the Psycho Boy, Fodder, and then that little toy that he's carrying in his hand that he refers to as the Psycho Stick. Both of which were the reasons why this match was set up. Because between the Psycho Girl and the Psycho Stick last month, that's how Fodder got the 1, 2, 3 on the Beer City Bruisers.
This guy Fodder has had a nice meteoric rise in the world of pro wrestling. But when you talk about the psycho tendencies, you just never know what this guy is going to do, what he's capable of doing. And then also, when you're with somebody else who's psycho, you just feed into each other's crazy. And they just go even crazier after that. So I know Beer City Bruiser is definitely a bruiser himself, but he's got to watch out because there's two competitors that he's going to be up against.
You know,
And his opponent.
and this being an unsanctioned, BullRope match, like Angelina Love can get involved, the Psycho Stick can get involved. So, Beer City, this was his idea. Let's see if he bit off a little bit more than he can chew, or if he knew exactly what he was getting into.
Angelina Love, of course, a former champion in her own right, so she knows how to hold her own. Beer City Bruiser, though, this guy, I mean, if you see him out in the bar somewhere, leave him alone, because he doesn't mind getting into a fight, smashing bottles on top of your head or whatever. This guy has been fighting his entire life, and boy, he is so willing to go out swinging.
Yeah, there's not too many
The
mouths that he's not willing to
City
punch.
Bruiser!
He's also a nice guy at the same time. You see him right there shaking the kids' hands.
Anytime Neil Diamond's in the house. Beer City Bruisers in the house.
So good, so good. It's starting to feel like a Carolina Panthers win. They're speaking into existence right now. Speaking into existence.
We are on the heels of the draft, Chris, so lots of high expectations for a number of teams out there, and the Panthers are one of them.
High expectations in this match for the Beer City Bruiser. This is his type of matchup. This BullRope matchup, unsanctioned. I mean, he is basically the creator of this here in AML wrestling, right? He already had a match like this earlier that we've seen in AML wrestling, and now he's 1-0. Can he be 2-0 by the end of the night?
Yeah, it was a hard-fought battle against Logan Quindell the last time Beer City, I said Bull City wore the beer rope. Last time Beer City wore the BullRope, so we'll see what happens here. But Beer City, absolutely a veteran in this type of match.
I live in the Bull City, and he definitely fits in because there's a lot of fighting that happens in that particular area. And this guy, I'm sure, has had his share of fights all over in every city in North Carolina.
Man, capacity crowd screaming.
Perfect.
Unbelievable atmosphere inside this building for AML Presents Monsters Unleashed.
I am very much so impressed with Statesville, North Carolina. They have really come out. Iredell County showing that they love professional wrestling. AML wrestling showing that they love to give their fans the best professional wrestling. And this is old school, man. This type of a matchup, this is what people came to see. They want to hear skin smacking. They want to see sweat flying off of the competitors. They want to see a little bit of blood. We might see that today. Who knows what's going to go on? But this is one of those violent matchups that you don't get a chance to see in other places. AML is giving that to you right here.
Yeah, very similar to, a dog chain or a dog collar match with the BullRope. And, there's very few territories back in the day that presented these types of matches like the Mid-Atlantic did.
Oh, look at that. Goes with the low blow. Beer City Bruiser had the rope in his nether regions, and Psycho Boy Fodder just decided to pull it up. And now he's taking advantage, stomping a hole in the middle of his chest.
Now choking Beer City, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. Referee is just simply in there to count the corners. He's not in there to break holds. He's only there to make sure that each corner gets touched consecutively.
The dangerous part about this matchup is the fact that these two competitors are tethered to each other. So as soon as you think you have the upper hand, a competitor can do something, a little like this. Oh my goodness.
Takes Fodder face first into the steel ring post.
And that's where this match can change on a dime. Plus you have that big cowbell that's in the middle of that rope that's separating these two.
One more time, face first to the pole.
Oh, the fans want even more. They're bloodthirsty here in Iredell County. Oh, Fodder.
It's unsanctioned, might as well get your money's worth.
You say everybody has a plan to get punched in the face. What about having your face meet the steel post on the side of a wrestling ring? Oh my goodness.
Huge just haymaker to the back of Fodder from Beer City Bruiser.
I mean, that sound just echoed throughout this gymnasium here at South Iredell High School, including that right there, the big chop to the chest. One of the things about those types of chops is not that they don't hurt. They do hurt, but also it's psychological. When somebody's doing that to you and they're literally hurting you at the same time, it's to get your mind out of the game. And there he's looking at Angelina Love. She's trying to get away from the Beer City Bruiser.
You know, and when you take a chop like that, Chris, the sound of it is, you know, even to the person that's getting chopped, it hurts. But then you hear it, just like that. Then you hear it, and it just makes it hurt that much more because you know how much skin just got pounded.
And here's the other bad thing about a chop. Good luck taking a shower the next day.
Exactly.
Or even right after the event, because your chest is going to be on fire with all of those chops. Those are the little things that fans just don't get a chance to see. We want to bring you inside of the action here at AML Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, here's one of the interesting things with being a veteran of this match that Beer City has that others don't. It's the ring awareness with the rope. Right? You've seen Beer City maneuver that very well, where he's been able to duck under and move around so he doesn't get caught up with the rope. You know, if you're not experienced in a match like this and you're just used to working the way that you work.
Oh my gosh! He smacked him in the back with the cowbell. This is Christopher Walken's favorite part of the match because he wants just a little more cowbell.
He's got a fever and the only prescription is more cowbell, Chris. You called it exactly right.
Oh my gosh. Look at that.
Beer City using that rope to his advantage very well.
But the rope can giveth and the rope can taketh from you, but he's got to make sure he takes advantage of it right now against Fodder Boy. Oh, wow.
So smart by Beer City. He knew he wrapped it around there. He's like, come on, Fodder, come get me. And then he just pulls him right back into the turnbuckle. Fantastic.
Here's the other part about this. The rope burn and the stress that the rope is putting on the left arm of Psycho Boy Fodder. You got to wonder, how that's going to make its impact here in this matchup as well.
Beer City doing a great job of keeping Fodder stuck in the corner. Got him tied up with that rope like you talked about, Chris. That rope burn. Wow.
It has some harsh words for Psycho Boy Fodder.
Right in his face, too. Like, not even being bashful about it.
Now, where exactly is Beer City? Is that just anywhere that he could pop open a beer?
Well, Beer City comes from Green Bay. So, as much as I don't like Green Bay from being from Chicago, that is the original Beer City. Oh, Angelina Love.
She pokes him right in the eye, right there. Oh!
What a power bomb to show a strength by Fodder.
And you see the crazy look in the eye of Psycho Boy Fodder. Sticks out his tongue, eyes got really big. This is the part of the matchup where he can show his psycho tendencies. And look at that right there, more cowbell to the top of the head of the Beer City Bruiser.
Beer City down, holding his head. The impact of that cowbell.
Oh, no. And, that opened him up. Look at that right there. I'm sure we have a great shot of it. Beer City Bruiser is right now busted open in this ring after that big shot from the cowbell. And you got to wonder how this is going to make an impact on him as well.
Beer City just now seeing that he's bleeding. Oh, now Fodder with his fingers in his nose and in his mouth.
Listen, I've played sports in the back of the day. I know you played sports back in the day. Something different happens when you look at your nose or you take a swipe of your lip and you realize you're bleeding. Something inside of you changes. Either you fall back and you get a little bit more submissive, or it brings out a crazier side of you. We have to see what happens with Beer City Bruiser. He is a bruiser, so I'm guessing this is gonna bring out the crazy side of him at a certain point in this matchup.
It's not the first time we've seen Beer City's blood, and he's come out on the winning side before, so this isn't anything new to him.
Oh no, oh! Big steel chair in the back.
Man, on top of the bleeding, on top of the impact from the cowbell, now we've got a steel chair. This is the psycho side of Fodder.
Oh!
And in an unsanctioned match, there's nothing that's off limits for him.
And this is exactly what the fans wanted to see in a match like this. You have this steel chair, and you see it. I
just hear the sound of steel meat and flesh.
Those aren't fun. I've taken that. Those are not fun, Mike, at all. And he's bleeding at the same time.
Blood, and the cut looked like it was over his eye, Chris, which is worse than being beneath the eye, because now you got blood running directly into your eyes. And, you know, as I say that, Fodder, you know, Bruiser sits up and his entire face is covered with blood. Fodder's 2 turnbuckles deep.
And right there, look at that, the wherewithal from Beer City Bruiser, as he wanted to make sure Fodder does not hit the 4 corners to get the win in this matchup. But right now he is wearing a crimson mask on his face. You just never know what that's gonna bring out of a man once that happens in a matchup like this.
You know, there's some pride on the line for Beer City as well. He asked for this match. This was his idea. So the last thing he wants to do is lose a matchup to Fodder when it was his recommendation to go with this type of match.
Wow. Look at that blood just pouring out of his face. I mean, that is such a disgusting view, but the fans here absolutely love it because this is what they came to see.
Yeah, semi-main event here, Fodder and Beer City Bruiser BullRope match.
It's Fodder getting on his back. Oh!
Beer City putting all of his weight back on Fodder into the turnbuckle.
Look at the blood just pouring off of the face of the Beer City Bruiser.
Oh, on the cowbell, Chris. On the cowbell.
It looked like the back of the head of Fodder hit that cowbell as he got slammed with that sidewalk slam, and now both competitors are on the ground trying to figure out what is next. Angelina Love trying to get it going for her husband, Psycho Boy Fodder.
Referee Jared Fritz checking both competitors. Both still want to go. Look at Fodder just covered in Beer City's blood.
Oh my goodness. You see it right there on his right cheek, and he's wearing the crimson mask.
Beer City says, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. As he turns it around on Fodder, takes all 4 teeth to the forehead of Fodder.
You counted them? All 4 of them? Oh!
What a forearm!
Big time Superman punch, and right now, Psycho Boy Fodder's checking to see if he has 4 teeth in his mouth.
Both competitors struggling to get to their feet now. Hard to hit all 4 corners when you can't stand up.
There's one. He has to hit all 4 corners to get the win. There's 2.
Catching his breath.
Psycho Boy Fodder has to do something. That is 3. One more. And Beer City gets the win. He can't quite reach it. Psycho Boy Fodder pulling at the rope.
Fodder fighting with everything he's got. Count starts over.
As he breaks it up. Thrust to the throat. As he ducks one. Right here, big time. Lariat puts him down.
You talked earlier about seeing sweat flying, Chris. Did you see the impact? The sweat, the blood that just flew off of both men with that impact. My God.
It was just a cloud of perspiration and blood coming off of these competitors. This is something, think about everything that the fans have seen so far. They've seen high flying. They've seen all of this. They're seeing blood now. They're seeing these great tag team matches up. They've seen blessed and evil at the same time here in Statesville. What a treat for these fans who's watching AML wrestling.
There's ow! Huge trip by Fodder, but back to what you were saying, Chris, there's absolutely something for everybody inside of AML wrestling.
Psycho Boy Fodder now starting his count, getting the first turnbuckle. So he's gonna go for, oh, wait a minute, wait a second. Beer City has, did he tag a corner as well?
I think so.
Wait a minute.
Yep, Jared Fritz counting 2.
3 for Psycho Boy Fodder, 2 for Beer City Bruiser, 1 more, and Psycho Boy wins this one. 3 for Beer City. Wait a second. Who can get the 4th? The Psycho Boy, almost there. 4!
And your winner, the Beer City Bruiser!
Fodder wants to use the Psycho stick, and it bites him in the rear end.
That is the experience of Beer City Bruiser. And look at that, Psycho Boy Fodder just going crazy right now using the Psycho stick.
He's sending Angelina to the back for something.
And she comes back, look at that.
She's got duct tape. Duct tape, Chris.
Oh no, what are they doing?
They're gonna tape. They're taping him to the ropes.
Oh no. Beer City has been in all kinds of fights in his life. I wonder how many times he's had his hands duct taped while he has a literal Psycho with a kendo stick.
Guys, I know Beer City's got friends in the back. Come on.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
come out here.
Oh my goodness, this isn't a good look for the Beer City Bruiser.
Oh my gosh. Just splitting the flesh with that kendo stick.
Jared Fritz trying to gain some order here, but he can't. I mean, how can you when you have somebody like Psycho Boy Fodder with a Psycho stick in his hand?
Fodder choking up on that thing and just swinging with everything he's got. Angelina now putting all her weight across the throat.
More help from our other officials here at AML Wrestling. They're coming down to try to stop all of this madness in the center of the ring. Beer City Bruiser is your winner, but right now he is laying lifeless in the ring after being attacked when this match came to a close.
This definitely is not the end of the story with these two. There's no way Beer City's gonna take this one. He'll take it today, but he's gonna come back, and he's gonna come back with a vengeance.
Psycho Boy bucking up at one of our officials here at AML Wrestling. So is Angelina Love. And right now, all the concern has to be on the Beer City Bruiser. Is he okay? And is he going to need to go to a local hospital to get his wounds checked out?